Hey guys, welcome. We are doing lesson 14 in phonics, so get busy. Let me get my screen shared with you. All right, let me get everything taken care of. All right, so Unit 3, Lesson 14. Our learning targets, I can blend and segment one-syllable words. I can read and spell chains of one-syllable words, and I can ask and answer questions about key details about stories in fables. Wiggle cards. Count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coil like a snake. My body doesn't want to move like that. Jump up and down. Okay. Look up and wave. Join hands. Bloom like a rose. Point to your nose. Point to your teeth. Sweep with a broom. Look at a pal. All right, so we're going to do some large card chaining. And if you notice, I need several letters again. M, N, T, D, C, K, G, S, P, B, L, R, H, J, S, H, E, double E, O, 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 U, and O, I. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing right now so you guys can see the words, all right, on my chart behind me. So let's get started. All right. Here's our letters here. Let's make the word hound, hound. So we're going to start with the H sound, the H. What makes the ow sound? The U. N makes the N sound. And D. Now we have the word hound, right? Okay. So if we can make hound, we can make round. We need to replace what letter? The H with the R, and now I have round. Great. So if I can make round, I can also make bound by replacing the R with a B, and now I have bound. But I also replace B with M, and what do I have? Mound. Great job. All right, so now I want to make the word mend. Mend. What letter am I going to put in the middle? If I take this vowel out, I'm going to put the F sound, which is mend, right? So if I can make mend, I can also make men. What do I need to do? Take off the D, and now I have men. So now let's replace my vowel in the middle and let's make the word moon. Moon. What am I going to replace the E with? The double O. And now I have moon. Great. So if I can make moon, I can also spell the word boon. What am I going to replace? The M with the B. Good. And now I have boon. Great. What if I want to make boon into boot? What do? I replace the N with the T, and now I have boot. Great. What if I wanted to make boot and make it bout? What makes the owl sound in the middle? The O-U. So we would replace it with OU. Now we have bout. Great. Okay. Let's look at the next set of words. Let me replace these. Let's make the new ones. The first word I want to work is mood. Mood. How would you spell mood? M-O-O-D, right? Mood. All right. So if I can make mood, I can also spell moo. What would I do? Take the D off, and now I have moo. Well, if I can make moo, I can make two, right? Yeah. Take the M and replace it with a T, and now I have two. Well, if I have two, I can also make the word tool. How would I make tool? Just add a L, right? Tool. Great. So if I have tool, how can I make toil? What makes the oil sound? The OI. So I can replace my OO with OI, and now I have toil. Great. Well, if I can make toil, I can also make coil. So I would replace the T with a C, and I have the word coil. So if I can make coil, I can also make the word join. So I'm going to replace the C with the J, and now I have joil. Now what do I need to do now? Replace the L with the N, and now I have join. Good. Join. So I went from join to make joint. What letter would I add to the end? A T. And now I have joint. Great. And if I have joint and I want to make point, what would I do? Replace the J with the P, and now I have point. Awesome. Let's look at the next one. Our next one, let's make the word loop. How would I make the word loop? We know it starts with a L. So we're going to start with our L. What makes the OO sound? The double O and the P. So we have loop. So now if we can make loop, we can also make coop. So we have the letter C. Now we have coop. Good. Well, if we can make coop and loop, we can also spell hoop. So what am I going to put in the front? An H. An H. So now we have hoop. Great. Well, what if I wanted to make hoop into hoot? What's going to go at the end? Or replace the P with a T. Great job. Okay. So now, what if I wanted to make hoot into shoot? Shoot. How could I do that? We could replace this, right, with the SH up here, and now we have shoot. So let's go from shoot into shout. How would I do that? What makes the owl sound? OU. So we'll replace it with OU, and now we have shout. So shout, let's replace that middle vowel sound again with sheet. What makes the E sound? The double E. So we're going to replace it right there, and now we have the word sheet. If we can make sheet, we can make sheep. What are we going to replace? The T, and we will replace it with a P. And now we have sheep. Great. Well, if we can make sheep, we can also make Jeep. How would you make Jeep? Take the SH off and replace it with J, and now we have Jeep. Good job. So if we can make Jeep, we can also make deep. Yes, deep. And deep starts with a D, so now we have deep. Great job. All right, so let's move these back. All right, our next one. Let's look at the OI. Let's make the word join. Join. So we've got J-O-I-N. We have the word join, okay? From join, I want to make the word coin. So what do? I replace the J with the C, and now I have coin. So from coin, I want to make the word cool. Oh, excuse me, coil. Sorry, looking at the wrong word. Coil. So what do I replace? The N with the L. And so now I have coil. So now I want to take coil into cool. So what do? Change the OI to OO, and now I have cool. Good. So let's change cool into pull. What do? Change the C to a P, and now I have pull. Well, what if I want to make the word spool? What would I put at the beginning of pull? An S. An S. And so now I have spool. Well, what if I keep all of that except the ending sound and I change it to an N? What word would I have? If I take the L away and replace it with an N, what word is this? Spoon. Good, spoon. So spoon, let's make the word spoon. What would I need to do? Take out the P, right? And move that S over. Now I have soon. Good. And from soon, let's make the word seen. What makes the E sound? The double E. So we would replace the O's with the E. So now we have seen. And from seen, let's make the word sheen. What makes the sh sound? S-H. Great. S-H. So now we have sheen. Great job, my friends. Let's put all these back. And I will slide this back over out of our way. Okay, so let me go back to sharing our screen. Okay, let me get it back to mode. All right, 14.1, how many sounds? Okay, so let's look at this. This is a sheet that we always struggle with, all right? So it's looking for sounds, all right? How many sounds do you hear? Look at the first one. It says coins. Ka, oi, n, s. There's 4 sounds, all right? And they've written coins out. I'm going to do a couple of these on the board with us, all right? I'm going to write a few of these up here and then look at them. So we have the word moist. We have the word broom. We have the word tooth. And scoop and couch. All right, I will do up to couch with you, and then you will have to do the rest on your own, but I am going to show you how to do this, all right? So let me stop sharing again. All right, so remember, we are going by sounds. Sounds do you hear in moist? So let's think about this. M, oi, s. How many was that? So if we do ma, oi, ta, how many is that? It's 4. Now notice I was circling my sounds. That helps. And you need to circle your sounds also, all right? And you don't need to be messy with it. You need to be neat with it and circle the correct letters. Broom, bruh, How many sounds? 3. Tooth, ta, fa. How many sounds? 3. Scoop, s, ka, pa. How many sounds? 4. Couch, ka, ow, ch. How many sounds? 3. And then notice there's a line out here also that you're just supposed to rewrite the word. That's all you do. So please make sure you do this correct, because I have a lot of friends that do not. Please make sure that you pay attention to what you do with this. Okay, so let me go back to my screen share. So notice 6 is not the only thing here. There are more than 6 here. Let me get my screen up here. Oh my goodness, hold on a second, friends. Let's see if I can get there quicker by doing it, moving it up a little bit. All right, so there are 16 words. It goes to mount, droop, point, troop, stood, hood, foul, crouch. Okay, joint, shook, couch, scoop, tooth. These are the ones we just did, okay? Friends, make sure you pay attention. Circle your sounds, write it in the box, and then write it on the blanks. All right. So let's go back to our lesson. All right, we're going to reread a fable. Going to reread a fable. Remember, we're going to reread a story of our choice from our fables. And as you remember, we need to talk about the lesson of the story, the moral of the story. And I chose the 2 mules. Once a man went on a trip with 2 mules. He set 5 packs on one mule and 5 packs on the next one. The black mule was strong. The mule with spots was not as strong. And by noon, he was tired. The mule with spots felt the packs press on his back, and he could not keep up with the black mule. And there's the black mule and the spotted mule. The mule with the spots spoke to the black mule. I hate to ask, he said, but would you help me with my packs? The black mule did not stop to help the mule with spots. I have 5 packs and you have your 5, he said. And he kept on walking. The mule with spots went on as long as he could. At last he fell and could not get up. The man set all 10 of the packs on the black mule. What a fool I was, the black mule said. I did not help the mule with spots when I should have. If I had, I would not have to lift all of his packs as well as mine. And there's the black mule with all the packs. Man. What do you think the lesson of that story is? To be nice? Don't think you're better than anybody else? Yep. So our learning targets, I can blend and segment one-syllable words. I can read and spell chains of one-syllable words. And I can ask and answer questions about key details about stories in fables. And here's our spelling words this week. Brook, stood, booth, room, south, proud, shout, and down. All right, guys, that's the end of this lesson. I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye.